Have you ever found yourself agreeing to certain favors you thought you would never agree to? Or perhaps you found yourself in situations you swore you'd never be in, but somehow you were successfully persuaded by your friends. You might be thinking you got psyched by your friends, or what the hell did they just do for you to agree to them? I am going to share with you some of these psychological tricks, which are used by everyone around you in your day-to-day life, and you don't even realize it. Number 1, call them by their name. People love it when you talk about them. Well, most of the time, try telling someone's name mid-sentence in a conversation with them. It's a great way to grab their attention and redirect the conversation back to you or them. Have you ever noticed when you used to go to school and a teacher would say your name in the middle of a lecture? That's because when you hear your own name, it grabs your attention and pulls you back to the present from your daydreaming activity. This same tactic goes for making someone notice you. While in conversation with someone you admire, try saying their name often and at the beginning or end of the question. This will grab their attention and add some charisma to your regular conversations. Number 2, hand someone something while in mid-conversation. Here's a fun trick. Let's say you really need help carrying something up to your room, but your pesky brother isn't interested in helping you. In order to get his help, try handing him the object while in mid-conversation with him. For some bizarre reason, when people are in the middle of telling a story or engaged in deep conversation, they'll generally take anything you reach out and hand them. Even if you randomly hand them over a banana peel while you discuss some deep shit in life, they will take it. Sounds interesting, right? Give it a try and comment on the video if it works. Number 3, practice the Pavlov theory by chewing gum during an exam. Believe it or not, bubblegum may just help you ace your next big exam. What? How on earth will chewing gum improve your test scores? If you really need to ace that next exam, you might want to find a distinct flavor of gum and start chewing it during your study sessions. Then when you finally take the exam, you'll have conditioned yourself to associate that flavor of gum with the information you studied for the test. This is a form of conditioning that started from the Pavlovian theory. According to Husson University Online, the Pavlovian theory is a learning procedure that involves mapping one thing to another. In the now famous experiments that Ivan Pavlov conducted with his dogs, he demonstrated how the presence of a bowl of dog food, the stimulus, would trigger an unconditioned response, salivation in the dogs. So next time you're studying for a test, bring out not just the bubblegum but anything you can link your studies to, whether it be a bike you got hurt from or a fruit you ate during your study time. Linking things is what is important. Number 4, trick your brain into doing stuff. This technique encourages you to envision yourself in your desired life situation. If you want to earn a lot of money, be optimistic about it. Start thinking that you are going to become rich soon. It will help you find ways through which you can take a step to start earning and becoming rich. This strategy involves resolving the mental conflict that arises when your actions and beliefs are in discord. If aligning your behavior with your goals proves challenging, convince your mind that you're already someone actively working towards those objectives. For example, if you have an overspending habit, redefine yourself as someone who doesn't take interest in shopping, and over the months, you will start spending less. By consistently thinking yourself in the desired state, altering your mindset can set you on a trajectory towards becoming that person. Number 5, ask for greater things than what you actually need. The advice is to employ the door-in-the-face technique. You want a PS5 for your birthday present. Ask your dad to gift you a car for your birthday present. He is bound to say no, because a car costs a lot more than what a PS5 costs. Then, subsequently over a couple of days, switch to asking him for a 5, and you might be playing GTA 5 on your birthday on PS5. Similarly, if you want a small sum of money, ask for a large amount, and people will agree to a smaller amount than what you have requested. Number 6, fuck them over when they are already in the fucked up state and they might agree. This technique suggests asking for a favor when someone is exhausted, citing the psychological influence of fatigue on decision-making. Imagine your colleague has just completed a tiresome work, and you urgently need them to cover your shift. Despite initially intending to decline, their tired state makes them more susceptible, and they agree to help. This phenomenon is supported by various studies, showing that individuals are more likely to agree to requests when mentally and physically drained. Whether it's persuading a tired friend to stay over or seeking assistance during moments of exhaustion, this psychological trick can be applied strategically. Here's a little experiment which you can try at home. Have you ever tried asking your dad for $10 in the morning? And the same $10 when he is exhausted after his work at night? When did you receive it most of the time? Number 7. Mirroring others to develop bonds. The advice here is to mirror others to facilitate friendships. Consider being in a situation where you're struggling to connect with classmates. By subtly mimicking the gestures and movements of those around you, often known as the chameleon effect, you create a sense of familiarity that may make others more open to forming a connection. This mirroring behavior can be observed in social interactions, where individuals subconsciously emulate one another to establish rapport. Whether consciously or subconsciously, mirroring can serve as a powerful tool in building relationships. But don't mirror too much that the other person starts feeling weird around you. Number 8. Nod. Just keep nodding and they will spill all their secrets. Finally, number 8 suggests nodding your head to encourage agreement. Picture a scenario where you're trying to convince a colleague to adopt a new idea. As you discuss the proposal, nodding subtly in agreement may increase the likelihood of them aligning with your perspective. Studies from the 1980s support this concept, indicating that nodding during a conversation enhances the probability of agreement. This subtle nonverbal cue can be a persuasive tool in various settings, from workplace discussions to casual conversations. In conclusion, these psychological tricks offer insights into influencing behavior, forming connections, and encouraging agreement. However, it's crucial to use them responsibly. As Uncle Ben wisely noted, with great power comes great responsibility. Consider the potential impact of these tricks, and be aware that others may employ them as well. If you decide to try them, share your experiences in the comments. And remember to wield these techniques ethically. Thank you for watching, and I will be back with more such stuff in my next video.